Michael Mayer from Notre Dame. Second team field of 12 tight end, Brock Bowers.
Wait, no, I think you got it backwards.
Did I flip them?
Yeah, you flipped them.
Dang, and they're color-coded different in this sheet. God damn it. I flipped them. Brock Bowers is the first team tight end. Michael Mayer is the second team tight end. And now I am very concerned of looking in the wrong sheet, but we're moving to offensive linemen next. I hope that these are color-coded correctly. I think they are. I'm going to fly through them.
All right, what do you got?
At center, Oluwatimi from Michigan.
Yes,
4 other offensive linemen. Joe Alt from Notre Dame. Peter Skoronski from Northwestern.
Yes.
DeJuan Jones from Ohio State. Cooper Beebe from Kansas State. Our second team offensive lineman. We've got Brett Nealon from USC at center. Osiris Torrance from Florida. Blake Freeland from BYU. Paris Johnson Jr., Ohio State, and Broderick Jones from Georgia. Felder, coming back to you here. Let's start with tight end. Let's lock in there. Bowers, first team tight end. Mayer, second team tight end. Do you agree with that order, that stack ranking?
I'm Mayer over Bowers. I am Mayer over Bowers, but it's negligible. I also am going to say, if we're going to go offensive line, I think Broderick Jones belongs on the front lines, baby. This is a fact. Clint, what you got?
I like Mayer as the first team tight end as well, and I'm gonna go ahead and trip y'all out on this. I like Dalton Kincaid as a second team tight end.
Dude, I love Dalton Kincaid. You know what's crazy is Keithy got hurt for Utah.
Yeah,
I think Keithy's better than Kincaid.
Man, here's where I'm at with it. I think Mayer is a better all-around tight end.
Yes.
I don't know how that transitions to the NFL. I think those days may have changed. The old TJ Hawkinson days of them, those guys getting blown up and then not producing as much in the league, or maybe not being as valuable in the league as they once were.
I don't think they're the same as those Iowa guys, though. I don't think that Mayer, I don't think Kincaid, I don't think Keithy, I don't think those are the same as like those guys coming out of Iowa.
Well, I'm just talking about Mayer. To me, is more of a hand in the dirt that can pass block as well as catch a rock out of the.
Does he not remind you a lot of Greg Olsen?
Ooh.
That's one of the greatest of all time. I don't know.
I'm just saying, like, all I'm saying is he reminds me, he's got these Olsen capabilities. Does that make more sense?
Well, I mean, that's fair. To my point, I think he's a 3-down tight end. I think he can put his hand in the dirt. I think he can move people at 260 or 255, whatever the hell he is. He's rocked up. He's a big dude.
Yes.
I think he's a throwback tight end that can do it all. And he catches the rock. And if you look at what he did against top 25 opponents this year, 31 catches, 350 yards, and 5 touchdowns. He produced in the biggest moments for Notre Dame. And so I personally would go Mayer 1.
Yeah.
And I would go Kincaid 2 simply because I saw Kincaid take over in a huge game. The biggest game of the regular season in the Pac-12, he took over and went for 200+ and dominated. Yep. They don't win that ball game if Kincaid ain't the dude. If Kincaid ain't on the field, point blank, they don't win. Utah doesn't beat USC in the regular season if Kincaid ain't on the field. And I believe that Kincaid is a guy that is more suited to transition to the NFL. I know that doesn't have a whole lot to do with our list here. I'm just telling you what I think. And here's what I love about Kincaid. I gave you Mayer's number against top 25. Yeah. Kincaid, 35 catches, 440 yards, 1 touchdown. Didn't get in the end zone, but produced his ass off now.
You know what he did? He put them in position to score.
Yeah. So I would go those two. I'd go Mayer 1, Kincaid 2. I would go Bowers 3. I like Bowers, but I don't know how many games he carried Georgia. Look, I was excited about the 77-yard touchdown run too. That's sexy, man. Tight end.
It looks good.
Bro, he didn't even rush for 100 yards on the season. Let's pump the brakes on talking about this dude being a weapon in the run game. Impressive. Great for the highlight reel. 77 yards in one play, and I don't think he cracked 90, if I'm being honest. So let's there you go, 93.
Here's what I'm going to say. They got Darnell Washington on that team too.
Yeah.
And he's 6'7" and he weighs 270 pounds. And he made Henry To'o look like a little boy.
Yeah.
So I think that Brock Bowers is Stetson Bennett's favorite person to throw the football to.
Yeah.
But there's a huge difference between your favorite person to throw it to and the best player.
Yeah, that's fair. Bowers, at one point early in the season, I think it was about week 4, was on our way too early Heisman rankings.
Yeah.
I think we had him all the way up to 3rd as best player in the country type stuff. As you alluded to, that started to fall off at a certain point. What you got, Felder?